I'm Silly Sally.
And I'm Frank the Flounder.
And this is Frank the Flounder, and we're very excited. We've got a new series called We Laugh the Same. And so far we've gone to Japan.
Yup.
And we've met some Native Americans.
Yup.
And now, guess who we're meeting? We've got Lillian.
She's gorgeous.
And she's here from Cape Verde, right?
Yeah. Actually, in Cape Verde,
Cape Verde?
Yes, or like we like to say, Cabo Verde.
Oh, I like that.
I do too.
Cabo Verde.
Cabo Verde.
Cabo
Very
Verde.
good.
Thanks.
And what kind of language do you guys speak in Cabo Verde?
So in Cabo Verde, we speak a language called Creole.
Creole.
Creole? What is that?
Creole is actually basically lazy Portuguese.
Well, I'm kind of lazy too. I'm sleepy right now.
Me too.
There's nothing wrong with being a little bit lazy. It sounds a lot like Portuguese, and that's because in the 13th century, Portuguese colonialists came and settled in the islands, or the archipelago, which is a bunch of little islands.
Little tiny islands, I think.
Tiny
I
islands.
could swim over there.
Oh, I think there's lots of flounders
I know
around that island.
There are. How do you say hello?
So, hello, it's very simple. You can just say, hola.
Hola. It's kind of like Spanish.
Kinda,
It is
yeah.
Spanish, right?
Basically.
The same, so
but without
Portuguese
an H.
Oh,
So
you
it's
spell
hola.
Hola.
Hola. Hola.
Or you can say bom dia,
Bom dia.
which means good morning.
Well, good morning to you,
Good
gorgeous
morning.
Lillian.
Aw. Or you can say bom noite. And
Bonne noite?
Bom noite.
Bonne noite. How do you spell that?
So that's
I don't know.
B-O-M, bom, which means good.
I'm a bum.
No, you're not. You're employed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You've been leading all the fish.
And noite. Noite is spelled N-O-I-T-E. And that translates to good evening.
Oh, well, good evening. Still a little light out, silly Lily.
It is.
There are 10 islands, right?
There are. The 10 islands sit 350 miles off of the upper west coast of Africa.
Wow, 350 miles. That's a long way, that is.
Not for a fish, I don't think.
Yeah, I can swim it. I'm going to challenge you to that one.
And so Cape Verde, I believe that the islands were basically built because of the volcano activity in Cape Verde. There are lots of dormant volcanoes.
Ooh.
Do you know what that means? A dormant volcano?
They haven't erupted yet.
Yes, exactly. Or they might not ever erupt. But there are some volcanoes that are still active to this day.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the most recent eruption was only in 2014. So,
Well,
yeah.
that wasn't very long ago.
No, it wasn't very
Wow.
long ago. Yeah, and it can be very dangerous for the people living there. But you know, people have been living there ever since the beginning of time. So they're not gonna leave their hometown just for a little itty bitty volcano.
Hey, I'm kind of hungry. What kind of food do you eat there?
Ooh, there is lots of great food in Cape Verde. One that you probably won't be very happy with.
What's that? Uh-oh. I can't guess what that might be.
So the number one food in Cape Verde is seafood.
Didn't hear that.
Seafood is very popular in Cape Verde, probably because it's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And tuna, which isn't flounder, so you're safe, I think, for now.
Yeah, you can eat those tuna.
Tuna has been one of our number one exports for a really long time.
You're making me nervous here, Lillian.
Oh, that's okay. We'll save all of that for the tuna.
Alrighty, thanks a lot.
Yeah, and then another really important and popular food in Cape Verde is corn. Yeah, very simple, but it's something that we use in a lot of our traditional dishes. This is a basket that a lot of the people used to use very long ago. So corn, like I told you, is very popular in Cape Verde. And so after the corn has been dried, in order to make corn flour, everyone gets their corn and they put it in this giant mortar and pestle. After they mash up all of the corn, there is corn flour and little corn pieces. So they put it in this basket and they sift it around. And then they pick out all the big pieces and then you're left with corn flour. My mom loves to cook. And one of the things that she really likes to make, that's a Cape Verdean traditional dish, is called katchupa. It is so sab. Can you say that with me? It means delicious. Sab. Can you guess what the main ingredient is to make katchupa? You guessed it right. It's corn. The main ingredient for katchupa is boiled corn. It is definitely sab. Sometimes I like to have fried fish with my katchupa. Only fresh though. And the best thing about it is that all fish is fresh in Cape Verde.
This is so beautiful, Lillian. It looks like a crystal. What is that, salt? Yeah. Did you get that from the ocean?
Oh no, I didn't get that from the ocean. But that's a good question because I'm sure that you're from saltwater.
Yeah, I am, Lillian. She's smart. She's very smart.
So this huge salt crystal actually comes from the island that my dad grew up on. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to tell them about this amazing salt phenomenon.
Okay, I'll swim over here.
Thank you. So this piece of salt, my mom actually brought back from her vacation, and it comes from the island called Sal, which in our language actually means salt. So this salt actually occurs in one of those dormant volcanoes that we spoke about earlier. And because of that volcano, all of the dirt in that area is so rich in minerals that natural salt mines grew in the volcano. And it's something that all of the people on the island of Sal is very proud of. So I brought a nice big chunk crystal for everyone to look at and for you to snack on.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh,
delicious.
anytime. Oh.
Did I eat this?
No, it's just, I like it for just aesthetic purposes, and I think it's very pretty, so I keep it in my room as a paperweight. This really large pon, which is something that a lot of the older people like to put on their heads. It's a great way to keep the sun off of your head, because a lot of people walk to their destinations. So you fold it a couple of times, you put it on your head like this, and this is just my preference on how I like to do it. There's lots of different ways that you can put a pon on your head. You tie it, bring the two pieces around the back, make sure you pull your ears out, and then you get the two pieces and you bring them around the front and you tie it. And I like to do two so that the little pieces aren't in my face.
Wow, you look great.
Thank you.
I like that.
I wish you could get one too. Maybe when my mom was a little girl, her and her friends used to play this game.
It's kind of like Ring-Around-the-Rosy.
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of like Ring-Around-the-Rosy.
Yeah, I like that game.
And what it means is around and around we go without a sound.
Around and how do we say it?
Don't fight me.
You say it like Rada Rada, sing contiga, mue.
Rada, rada.
Sing contiga, mue. All right, is everyone ready?
Cereal.
Here we go. Rada Rada, sing contiga, mue.
Lillian, is there anything else you'd like our friends to know about your culture?
There is something actually, yeah. I'd like to say that although we might eat and speak differently, we all laugh the same.
We do. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining on our show. Thanks a lot, Lily.
Anytime.
Yeah, and how do you say thank you in Creole?
We say obrigada.
Obrigada. Obrigada. Obrigada, everybody.
Obrigada.
Have a great day. Obrigada.
Want Silly Sally's to come to your party or other event? Contact Silly Sally's Entertainment at 888-78-SILLY. That's 888-787-4559 or sillysallys.com.
Like us on Facebook.
And follow us on Twitter.
And check out sillyacademy.com.